It's fine jewelry unboxing day today. Hi guys, I can't believe this beautiful piece that I have to share with you today, and I am super excited to be filming this video. Now, if you had told me this time last year that I would be unboxing a piece like this, I would have fallen off my chair. I just would have never imagined in my wildest dreams that I would be able to find a piece like this, and that it would just be, the circumstances would just line up so that I would be able to bring this home. So here it is today. It is a true unboxing today because I've had this sitting in the house for a couple of days. I've been dying to do this video to unbox it. And in fact, my husband has just been saying, look, can you just hurry up and unbox it so that you can enjoy it and wear it? I'm not one that's just going to put fine jewelry pieces away for a rainy day or a special occasion. I'm someone that really wants to just wear it, and I'm sure that I can find a way to wear this with regular outfits during the day just to make sure that it's a little bit blingy, a little bit extra special. You guys may have followed me on my fine jewelry journey. I do have a video of that, which I will link to this one. And it was with a lot of deliberation that I did end up deciding on this piece, which I'm very, very happy with. And I do have the most fantastic essay in the world who was so patient, who really took his time to cover all the points and make sure that we had discussed everything, and how I would use this piece to make sure that the piece was going to be just right for me. And this is a piece that I will love and cherish forever. I'm not here to be a reseller or to move this on later on. I want a piece that I'm going to love forever, my children are going to enjoy, and I will continue to find more and more ways to use it as time goes on. So let's unbox this. You can see it comes in a lovely square box. Now, interestingly, after my essay had boxed this up, he brought it out again and then showed me and then unboxed it in front of me just to make sure that I was happy with how he had done it. So I thought that was really, really sweet of him. So taking this ribbon off here. Oh my goodness, I am so excited to see her. Pump this off here. So you can see that there's this lid that comes off like that. And inside, this flap just comes forward like this here. There is a black box on the inside. Let's take this off. And oh my goodness, have a look at that. She is my Kelly Chaine double bracelet, which can also be used as a choker in the small model. Now you can also see that on the inside, the box has the flagship store address on there too. Now, isn't she just so sparkly and wonderful? So this does convert to a bracelet. It has a very long chain on it here. You can see that the clasp has 41 diamonds, and this comes to a total weight of 0.62 carats. And the chain, this chain here, is 36.8 centimeters. It's made in France. It has, oops, upside down, has an engraving on the back there too. This is in 18 karat yellow gold. So I had chosen this in the yellow gold because you can see that next to my Cartier bracelet, this does seem to be quite a good match. It does seem that the Cartier bracelet isn't as pink as the pink in the rose gold that Hermes does. So I did find that when I tried on the rose gold, I'm just going to pop this on. When I did try the rose gold in this bracelet, you can see there's this clasp here. Now this is a little bit fiddly to pop on. When I did try the rose gold, it was just a little bit too pink. And so I found that this was probably going to be a better match for my existing bracelet. So this is rather fiddly to pop on. So you can see that just opens up and then slides in like this here. Oops, I'm going to get that in there. So probably just like my love bracelet, which I pop on by myself, it just takes a little bit of practice to get used to. So you can see it's got this cute little lovely dainty dangly bit there. I think it makes a really gorgeous stack with my Cartier bracelet, or I could wear it on the separate wrist here too. So yes, being in the yellow gold, 18 karat gold, so that means that with, which means like in the 24 grams of alloy, 18 grams of it is pure gold, which makes it 75%. And that's also why it's called 750 out of 1,000 gold. Now I do love that to keep it nice and cash, you can just wear it on your wrist like this. And then during evenings or special occasions, you can wear it around your neck as a choker, and then you can really bling it up by even adding some extra gold jewelry or even mixing your metals and creating a bit of a stack with your jewelry. But honestly, it doesn't need it. It has so much sparkle. I do think this piece will stand the test of time. You can see with it being adjustable that if I do gain weight or lose weight over time, it's very easy to adjust compared to things like the solid gold bangle. The Gourmette bracelet, I do know that you can remove chains or links if you need to over time, but of course that has to be done in the store. This is just very easy to adjust on your own. Now, the only thing I would say is, yes, it is a little bit hard to pop on by yourself. It does take a little bit of time to get used to this closure here. It is also a little bit tricky popping it onto your neck on your own. So I'll try and get some videos here of me popping it onto my neck so you can see it as the choker too. I probably would prefer if there was an extra sort of security closure on this clasp as well. It really is just a click and go. I do have a tennis bracelet from Tiffany that it does have this closure, sort of closure, and then it has like another clip piece that you can secure it, so you've got double the security on it. It does make me worry a little bit that if I don't clip it on properly, or if it gets tugged very hard, it could pull off. But I think that it's one of those pieces, look, you do just have to be aware when you're wearing it. It does have a good amount of weight to it. You wouldn't know if it suddenly slipped off and it went missing. Well, at least I hope you would. Now, the other thing that I've been given is in here, there is a polishing cloth. So this polishing cloth is given with some fine jewelry pieces, not all I've heard. So I believe it probably has to be above a certain value. Oh look, so it's got a lovely logo on that there. Just opens up so that you can polish your piece. I'm assuming like so. And that's a nice, got a good weight to it. It's made out of, let's see, polyester and nylon. And along with that, I was also given a booklet here. This is my first time seeing this as well. So this is my booklet that is the Diamonds and Precious Metals Certificate. And in here, it just has a brief history of how the diamonds are selected. Then along here, I can see that my SA has just ticked some of the specs of the jewelry piece. So it says here, does it have white diamonds? Yes. Does it have fancy color diamonds? No. The number of diamonds is here at 41 diamonds and 0.62 carats. And then it also says here that it's the yellow gold in 18 carats. It also has a individualized engraving number on there. So it's nice to know that it's a very unique and special piece on its own. Then we come along to the grading quality of the diamonds. And just finishing off, it has the date of purchase as well as my store stamp. So that's a nice touch just to make you feel that you really do have a piece that is specific to you. Now, I know you're going to be thinking, am I just getting this piece just to get a quota bag? Now, it can seem like that is the case when you see YouTubers purchasing fine jewelry. And to be completely honest with you, when I did start shopping at Hermes, the main reason I had originally fallen in love with them was, yes, because of their beautiful Birkin and Kelly bags. But then once I did start shopping in the store and with the right SA, I really fell in love with the shopping experience as well as the quality of their products. It's just so lovely to see the level of detail and care, and just the little thoughts that they put into every single one of their items. And it is just nice to know that it comes with a lot of heritage and history too. So it's because of a combination of all of those things that I do actually adore Hermes as a brand. And if I was to go into the store with an unlimited budget, I would be quite happy to just purchase their pieces on their own, even without the bags, because they are so lovely to use. So many pieces have little special quirks or interesting bits of history to them. It's always lovely to find out how they're made. You do also get that assurance that you are getting genuine quality and genuine products. And it does, of course, contribute to the fact that later on you may be offered a special bag later on. But you do need to buy these pieces with the thought that if you just got this piece on its own and you were never offered a bag, would you be happy with it? And for me, I am absolutely happy with this, and I'm okay with that because this is a piece that I feel like is going to be timeless, and it will be something I'll be able to wear when I'm 60, when I'm 80 years old, to be able to pass on to my children and to have with it the special story of how I bought it. You do have to find absolute joy in these pieces because, yes, they don't retain a lot of their value. So you're not buying these pieces so that they're investment pieces and you can sell them on later on for a higher price. It is possible to buy pieces like this on the pre-loved market and to get them for a less amount than you would in the, and to also find pleasure in how much detail they put into their pieces. It's nice to know that a lot of them are just not coming off a conveyor belt and they're just made in the millions. It's nice to have that level of exclusivity, knowing that this piece isn't just, there's not a million of these pieces splashed around everywhere. So I really do love this purchase. Interesting point to note that the yellow gold on my gold hardware of my Birkin is a lot yellower than the yellow on my bracelet. So I do hear sometimes some people saying that the yellow gold is a bit too yellow on the hardware, and that was my concern in considering a gold bracelet. But you can see that this gold is certainly a much more subtle colour and a bit of a brighter colour too. Just chilling out in the car wearing my new gorgeous bracelet. I've got a double Kelly situation happening here. I'm wearing my Kelly belt with the gold hardware as well as my beautiful bracelet, of course. And I just wanted you to see it in some really lovely sunlight here, and you can see why the yellow gold is just such a nice backdrop for this wall of diamonds. You can see this compared to the rose gold. The rose gold that I've got in my other footage, you can actually see the separation between the diamonds, whereas because the yellow gold is just that little bit lighter, you can see that it just looks like a lovely sort of sheath or plate of diamonds just sitting across that whole buckle. It's got such a lovely shimmer there. Please let me know, what have your experiences been with this bracelet? Have you tried it on? Have you liked it in the rose gold better than this? Do you wear yours more as a choker rather than a bracelet? I've really been mainly wearing this as a bracelet, so hard to say at this stage whether or not I'm going to prefer it as one or the other, but really enjoying this so far. And it's just such a comfortable wear. You do have to put it on quite tight because otherwise this buckle bit just keeps slipping over the little chain, so I've had to tighten it a few times, and you can see where I've had a little bit of difficulty. It does push on my skin a little bit. It's very hard to clasp onto the hand by yourself, but I think over time with a little bit of practice I should get better at it. But you can see I've just left a few little marks in my hand trying to adjust the length of that there. It's a pretty good way to upsell people when you have the option of having 4 diamonds and then you have the option of having a whole sheet of diamonds. I mean, when you're underneath that lighting and you're having them all on your wrist, you can just see that it really is worth moving up to having extra sparkle. I mean, what sort of girl doesn't love sparkle? The sparkle's always a great seller. So this is how I ended up absolutely falling head over heels with this piece. Now, I didn't buy it the first time I tried it. I must have tried it on at least 4 or 5 times since then. And because it has always stayed in my mind and I always find myself just thinking about the piece again, I did realize that I did absolutely love this piece. It wasn't a spontaneous purchase at all. It was something that I really did love and would get a lot of wear out of in the future and enjoy. Just flipping over to the other hand here, just wanted to thank you for watching, and I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are having a marvelous, sparkly day as well. And please subscribe. I really appreciate those that have. It really does give me the motivation to continue to make these and to share my journey with you. And as you can see, my journey is called Only If You Watch Me. And the reason for that is because I was only going to make videos if I got anyone to watch me. And you guys have supported me so marvelously that I feel really buoyed along to continue to make these videos. So I appreciate the support. Thank you and see you soon.